And on that note, you know what time it is, guys?
Mm.
Time for Tally to get a watch.
Why me?
Because you're
I
time
have
blind.
a watch. I have a watch. It's broken, but
Just like Merch.
there's literally a pocket watch that is smashed hanging above you right now.
That is hilarious.
Yep.
Can I get...
All of us with corruption.
Yeah, can everyone with corruption make another roll using the stat that they've used before?
Save or...
I got a 1!
Save, yes.
Ah!
Dune lowers it down to 0. The other two...
Yep.
Rolled like shit, anyway.
Well, I will say, Vir'Thyra, when you wake up, you feel like your body almost was able to purge
Was
the
the
corruption.
save... Was the DC, like, 10?
No, it was 9.
Oh, come on!
I rolled a
Congratulations! You want to know what you just found out with that?
Hey, we learned something.
Long rest in an area that is immune to corruption. DC, 8+ levels of corruption. Success lowers corruption by 1.
Why is Eric immune to corrupt? Okay, seriously, what's up with this guy? There's got to be something more, right? Like, what? He's
I
immune
think
to
it's just 'cause
corruption?
the area is outside of the corruption zone.
Also, technically, I
he's
think
in
we're
the
in a pocket
material
dimension. I think we're in another technical pocket dimension.
Yeah, I think.
No, he might just be able to get us out and isn't.
And we come back in, as everyone wakes up or has already been up and eating breakfast, etc.
I want to be eating breakfast.
Okay.
Give me breakfast, damn it.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Oleander will go into the dining place as if he's gonna eat breakfast, but he has already eaten.
Aishah,
Hmm.
I have some news.
What about?
It's not a way out, but there does exist a way to interact with the material plane.
Explain?
Well, our good friend Eric just so happens to have a chest that's linked to the material plane. We can't send people through, but we can send messages, as well as acquire other things if needed.
He has a chest that's linked to the material plane.
Yes, I'm going to send a letter through it today.
Uh-huh. And we're not trying to use that to get out. Why?
Because the last person who tried to use this way to get out turned into beef jerky. According to...
Is that a metaphor or
They died.
a metaphor? Considering this place's track record, I don't think one death is a good reason to stop trying something.
I don't think it's worth the risk to... But at the very least it is
Oh, really?
contact of the
Are
outside.
you a well-practiced mage now? Please explain to me why it's not worth the risk.
Well, if a apparently very well-practiced mage tells me that it's dangerous and not viable for that purpose, then I am inclined to believe him.
Right, you have fun going and being close-minded. I'll talk to the mage myself. How about that?
Why must you always be so difficult? I was just letting you know in case you want to send a message through or something.
From my perspective, you're the difficult one.
How am I difficult?
A lack of hope.
You think I don't have any hope?
It's written across your face plain as day. Yes.
Perhaps, but probably not for the reasons you're thinking.
Sure.
But now's not the time. Also,
When is it ever the time? Are you done bothering me?
all right.
Hmm.
Yeah, bitch, Tally.
I was just gonna get up as Dune leaves, close the window, come over here.
I'm working on something.
Do you have a
What do you
moment,
need?
Gerkin?
Come on in. I can talk and work at the same time.
She shuts the door behind her.
What you got?
Dune just informed me that Eric has a chest linked to the material plane.
You see his hand stop? Huh.
How likely do you think it is to use that chain of connection and modify it.
Can I roll Arcana to figure it out?
Yeah, sure.
Oh fuck yeah, Gerkin.
To modify a magic item, difficult, but with a powerful enough mage, theoretically it's possible.
It's possible, but but if you don't do it exactly right, you're likely to find yourself trying to get between a planar binding and two different planes, and then get ripped through reality. Not something I suggest a human go through.
Do you happen to,
Not my specialty.
Not your specialty, okay. I was wondering
These
if
are my
you knew any ways to possibly work on it.
Toss a clockwork toy soldier at her.
She just catches it.
If you need me, I'll be in my office. The toy soldier just spoke to you.
Oh my god! Is that what the toy soldier said?
Yes.
Name him.
She just kind of like... There's a moment where like her lip curls up as she's holding the toy soldier in her hand. Index finger slowly goes towards the toy soldier's face. Pat, pat on the top of the toy soldier's head.
If you need me, I'll be in my office.
Aishah looks towards Gerkin, dead serious. Can you make me one of these?
Technically, I could put anyone's voice in it if I need to.
Can I
you
have
can only be
many
about
of
6
them? I will
seconds.
pay you.
I can only maintain about 3 of them per day.
3 is good enough. She's going to gently place the toy soldier back down.
They just kind of wander around on their own. In other words, you roll a d8 every turn, they move a random direction every turn. Anyway.
You love them so much!
And it's one of the fucking things I can do as Art of Sir. Whenever tapped by a creature, the object remits a recorded message that can be heard 10 feet away.
Well, thank you for your insights. I suppose if
On
we
a
find a
positive note,
powerful
we could
mage...
send a message through that. If that went through the material plane box.
There's likely to
likely
be
is a
more
thing.
intelligent mages on that side of the material plane. Yes.
Probably. But it'd be a very short message.
I feel like the word help suffices. Who is he getting supplied by? I need to go pick that man's brain. Thank you, Duncan.
No problem. Oh, yeah, well, she's good. Yeah, well, I'm gonna take the little guy that she put down, just put him directly outside the door and leave it and close it. See where he ends up.
So you see Eric holding, his hat by the brim and just taking out a long, big sip, just from that straw on it. See, he just puts the hat back on, just, Morning, do you need anything else, or are you all good?
I'm alright.
Okay. I just want to make sure you're all having a good time and everything.
I am, it's lovely.
That makes me happy. He doesn't need any food, he already ate, remember?
Oh, and Novia.
He would just be quietly eating.
Oleander proceeds to sit there as if he's going to get served. He's not going to be.
Already ate this morning?
Yes, I did. How did you sleep?
I slept alright.
That's good.
And then two goes downstairs.
Who doesn't have a name or... Oh, comfortable.
It's comfortable
Yeah,
to Oleander.
maybe for Oleander. Oleander doesn't
Here
seem like
is
he could
not-
be uncomfortable.
Vera is still regretting her actions
Uncomfortable
from
Oleander is
yesterday.
in pain, Oleander.
That is painful.
Eric,
Oh, hey there! How can I help you today? Oh, did you get your letter?
yes, here. So, I don't have much headway on the information on Saturn, but the Everlight, because I was distracted with the letter. But here's this. And how much would that be?
Well, like I said, 1 gold should be fine, and he'll put it in the post, and...
Of course. Thank you very much.
Oh, of course.
I'll try to. I was going to try to ask others if they wanted to send anything through. Aishah seemed a bit apprehensive and didn't quite believe me when I said it wasn't possible to use it as an exit. Just heads up, fair warning.
That's understandable. Some people want to try things multiple times. I'm a little bit of a worrywart at times because, well, I mean, you kill one guy with a magic spell gone wild or a magic item you made. Technically, this box working the way it is, it's kind of a surprise to me. See, I made these forever ago, and I've been using them with my apprentice because he wanted to go off on his own adventure. What I call his own cuckoo adventure. Cock's cuckoo adventure. But, well, since it was on the material plane, we were like, oh yeah, this works perfectly fine. We never tested it between planes before. So the fact it works in here was just a happy coincidence.
Wait.
A happy accident.
I just had an idea.
You're not just gonna go in my box, are you?
You said that you can get chickens through.
Yeah.
What if you used magic to shrink someone down to the size of a chicken, or polymorph them into a chicken?
Feel like that would be a test to do with someone that is willing to put their life at risk. But I really don't want to put their life at risk. Also,
yeah,
polymorphine magic is not my speciality, unfortunately.
I see. That's a bit of a wild idea.
Yeah, but if you can find a spell scroll or a book that's got the spell in it, I could try to learn it, and then I could try it, but I give no promises.
I'll keep that in mind. Again, Eric, thank you for everything you've done for us. You've been absolutely amazing.
Oh, I'm so glad and happy. It's so rare nowadays that I get visitors, and sometimes they stay for a few days, but then once they run out of money, without money I can't get ingredients and whatnot too much, and there's only so much that can be done. Like the red-haired fella, he's probably gonna have to be going out today. He said he ran out of money, and he didn't want to take any handouts or anything. I was like, I mean, I could try to get a hold of Larry. Larry's always glad to help people, but that lad's a little stubborn.
Yes. Understandable. He's an interesting character, to be sure.
Oh yeah, especially since that kid has probably been here for a few years, give or take.
Years? Really?
Oh yeah.
We're going to the living room.
Yeah, so he's been here for a while. He's explored a little bit here and there. He tries. He's not the strongest. He's a little dexterous at times, but he's also smart. Kind of hard to really get a read on him. But yeah, it feels bad.
Feels bad?
Well, yeah. Wouldn't you feel bad if you were, not being able to pay for a day or two?
I get your meaning.
Or
I thought you had to say that you had a bad feeling about him or something, but...
Oh, no. Nice kid. How many years has it been? Hold on his book. Recipe. Magic. His weird book. At least 100 marks.
He's unfortunate.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm sure you're a busy man. I'll let you get on with your day.
Sure. You have fun. I think I also just saw the funny gauntlet lady over there. I might go say hi.
Alright. I'm going to do it you're near this. It might be best before something strange happens.
Something strange is gonna happen.
I don't know what... I honestly don't know. I can't get a read on her.
Have fun.
Good morning, you two.
Good morning.
Hello.
God. Fucking damn it.
Guys. Jesus Christ.
She is just having the worst awkward time right now.
And Oleander has no idea.
Sprinkle a little bit of holy water on my hands. And just kind of brush it against Vir's shoulder as I walk by her. I'm sure whatever's on your mind will be okay. And I'll cast Bless.
Hashtag
Oh my
blessed.
god. This song is driving me insane.
is
In a good way.
No. I want to leave so I can stop hearing it.
I'll say, like, at this moment, while you're thinking, the door opens again, the dwarf woman comes in.
Hello.
good morning. Hello.
Morning.
I just kind of like waggle my fingers like a little wave. you know, like that shy way. It's like, hey. Kinda.
She's slightly rubbing her head. She's probably hungover.
Good for her.
And
Your wishes that were
Oh, I
hers.
see.
He was gonna go in there next.
I opened the fucking door as he's...
I'm gonna finish this thing.
Yeah.
She's just like, morning, we'll kill a headache. Sweet cheeks. And just food is like in front of her. She's just straight to going ham on it.
She called me Dune sweet cheeks.
Yeah.
Dune blushes.
And then Aishah.
Oleander leans over to Vir.
Is that more flirting?
Oh my god.
I think so.
Fear just made a death rattle.
I only understood so much from your demonstration. Thank you for that, by the way. I think I get it more now.
Of course.
You know, Vir, perhaps you should give him a little more of a demonstration.
I don't think that'll be necessary, dude.
Dude does not react. She just keeps eating her food, acting like she didn't say anything.
Oleander tilts his head like a bird.
Man, I just think we're gonna be going from that to, oh, there you are, they say. I was just about to go in there. How are you doing? You have a good night, good rest. Need any food?
Yes, yes, She just like blinked twice. Wow, that is a lot to get used to. Yes.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I just have a... She starts to like gently close the door. I guess you could say aversion to color.
I am pretty bright. I thought that all this stuff would be, nice. And if I ever, when I'm out and about, if people see me before I put the tent out, in this world of kind of desolate, bleh, wearing bright things like this, people might go, oh, that's someone strange and interesting. Let's go to him.
I think it would work for the normal person, yes.
What about for the weird person?
Don't know. Depends on the person. For me, I think I have a headache.
Oh, headache. Oh.
I'm going to get some grain. Hopefully that'll help.
Whatever you do. Oh, wait, actually, I have a question. A little... Oh, shoot. What did the little last call herself again? Oh, confound it, I can't quite remember.
Are you talking about Dune?
Yeah, the little religious one. She mentioned that you were interested in my chest. She even gave an idea, which I am willing to attempt, but I don't have the capabilities to.
I figured as much. My logic was that you've secured a link to the material plane either through happenstance or through skill.
Completely by
And if-
accident.
That tracks. My plan is to at least find one or two mages of the capability of traveling between the planes, that sort of thing. See if they can't tell what's going on with that, because, as far as I'm concerned, it's like a door with a padlock on it that's just simply taunting you because the padlock's also a bomb.
Yeah, I tried looking into it myself, and, well, you know, magic's
Yeah.
fucky.
She mentioned that you could send a chicken through, is that right?
Yes, I've ordered chickens before from my little chicken assistant, and, well, that's what made a random fella.
Sending his brethren to his death.
They gotta eat somehow. But no, he see, there was this guy. I can't quite remember if he was human or what, but he was small enough to fit in the chest, and he decided, I'm gonna try to see if I can't get to the other side. Closed it. I smelt a really bad burning thing and whatnot, and opened it up, and whoo, bad case of beef jerky. You get what I'm saying?
Got it.
I tried studying it and everything, but see, when I made it way back when, it was only supposed to work on the prime material plane, because, you know, Kuko was supposed to go on his own little adventure. Kuko's crazy adventure, something like that. What did I call it? I don't remember anymore.
I swear to God, Richard.
But, see, I was traveling around one way, he wanted to learn how to be a better mage a different way, and I was like, here, I'll make a chest you can carry around with you, so we'll never be that far apart. Just never try to send a person through, because I haven't really tested that sort of teleportation capability.
Here, you know what, Eric? While we're out taking a look at the tower, why don't you take a look at one of these and see if you can ascertain any magical properties from it? She's going to pull out one of the unrefined, teleportation stones and just be like, I'm no wizard, but it seems interesting.
That is Gerry territory. See, I don't...
Territory, if you will.
I
Ooh!
was thinking it.
Shut the fuck up.
I was thinking it.
Both of you.
Actually, wait, I got a better name for it. A random voice in my head. One of my thinking voices, you know,
Thumbs up.
gave me the idea. It's Gerritory. And I don't want to impede on
Okay,
it.
on that note, I'm going to get breakfast. Do you want the funny stone or no?
I mean, I could play with it, but last time it blew up in my face.
Got it, I'll keep hold of it. I'll ask Gerry for you.
Oh yeah, that stuff is... Whenever you start walking, he's gonna fall right behind you talking the entire time. Yeah, see, that stuff is more than just teleportation magic. You see, that is, what does he call it? Weird planar bullshit. Like it's like
Right.
how did he call it? It's like a fragment of the astral sea.
Hello.
In
Good morning,
Like they
Aishah.
crystallized a piece of it. Good morning.
exactly. Which is why you said it's all glittery and sparkly like that. It's so pretty.
Peculiar.
Hi.
Sounds terrifying. I'll keep that in mind.
Food is placed in front of you, and for you, coffee. Only coffee is offered for a drink.
Excellent, awesome, wonderful, perfect, great. Can I get some oatmeal too, and I'll be satisfied? She wants something bland and mushy.
Like her.
Grandma food. Bland and mushy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. What
Yeah.
would be something that they would probably do? Porridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, porridge sounds good.
With
Yeah.
Porridge.
porridge with a what's it called? Cornbread.
Is it weird that I've never had porridge?
It's basically oatmeal.
I've never had porridge.
It is, yeah. It's,
Oh, is it basically oatmeal?
Basically oatmeal. It's prepared slightly differently, but it's basically oatmeal.
Sometimes people
I'm
can make it with
sure it'll be
rice
really good.
and like put an egg on top too. Is some
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good.
I should kind of strike you as a like one egg and some hardtack kind of person.
She is. She is function over form to a T. She does not care about
Yeah.
flavors. She's just like, does it fix my grogginess? Yes? Perfect.
She eats because she has to.
right.
Yeah.
I feel like she could also whip up like a mean hangover cure.
She could
Of
probably,
course.
yeah. She also hits me as the type that, like, probably partied when she was younger and then regrets it heavily. She's the virtue signaler.
All right, Eric, just kind of sung in. Mr. Gerkin's probably still in his room, but since you five, not counting you, dwarf lady just kind of nods and is already day drinking to try to cure her headache. You know, hair of the dog. That fixes everything. Eric kind of like looks to the four of you. Just, if you're going out there, if you ain't got enough supplies for, you know, food and whatnot, I do have some, you know, food set to the side that I can sell as rations, you know, smoked meats, some hardtack, bread, etc., etc. Just basic traveling rations. I even got trail mix.
Trail.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of nuts and occasionally some raisins and even sometimes a sweet treat.
Could I buy a loaf of bread off of you? Just like regular bread.
Trail bread. Yeah, that's doable.
Oleander, do you have any allergies?
I don't think so.
Have you ever had trail mix before?
No.
I recommend it. Many people have told me it's one of their favorites.
I will have to try. I would love to buy some trail mix.
Trail mix.
Aishah, do we need to buy you oatmeal for your falling teeth?
Eric, do you think you have a gag in stock?
Well, I don't deal in toys like that. Have you tried
It's not
just...
for pleasure.
Oh, Aishah, how mean! You're going to confuse the child! She puts a hand on Oleander's shoulder.
I don't need to do anything to do that.
Oleander is just like tapping his chin and mumbling about.
Why would a gag be a toy?
Oh my god!
I could sell you a piece of cloth, though, for a piece of copper. Big enough to cover a face as like a rag for, you know, keeping the
You know what?
dust out.
Considering this joke is going this far, actually, that would be very useful. Sure.
Okay. Snaps its finger, and, you know, just like with Veer, how, you know, a tray came and had, you know, the loaf of bread on it for her, a tray comes in as a very nicely, you know, made rag that could,
I got a bandana.
yeah, exactly. It could be a bandana,
Oh,
it
yeah.
could be a gag. For a copper. As for you, the trail mix, how big are you want? Like a day's worth? Multiple days worth?
Aisha's gonna very obviously kick in her chair, stand up, and walk over to Veer. Very obviously stand behind Veer with the cloth.
Veer's just gonna hold her, like, butter knife in her hand.
Let's say
Oleander turns.
what are you doing?
Veer's
Testing
just
out
waiting.
my new purchase.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're using it for
I'm gonna
smothering!
try and fucking wrap it around Veer's face.
Veer would just, like, use her butter knife to hold the cloth away from her face and just duck out from under it.
Okay, so Veer, this entire time Aisha's clearly just fucking with you. Goes in, tries to wrap it around, pushes. As soon as there's like the tension from the butter knife on the cloth as you're holding it back, you notice her wince, which in what you think is part of the joke, she pulls her hands back, holds the cloth back, smiles, and just goes, I think it works.
Maybe if you catch someone unsuspected.
Maybe you should keep your guard up.
That or if they're willing.
Will do. Not like I need to with how obvious you are, Granny.
But yeah, how many days worth are you
I'm not
wanting?
exactly sure how to try and figure out that conversation. So, oh, yes, let's say 4.
4 days worth. Carry the 2. 1 silver.
Oh, what a lovely round number.
He'd kind of take out a piece of silver and then like do a coin flip to him.
Does Oleander pull out the silver, hold it in 2 fingers, look at it like a bird, and then give it to Eric?
Now he does.
Are we sure that Oleander just isn't a bird?
He could be a very
Might
pretty
be an
bird.
Aarakocra. You never know.
I mean, he could also be a Kenku.
That
A
would be
really
impressive.
tall Kenku.
No, God, a long Kenku!
He takes
Vir
them.
would lean over to Oleander. Are you just a bird?
What?
You have such bird-like mannerisms. I can't help but
I'm not-
have to ask the question.
No, I'm not a bird.
What are you then?
I can't wait to try this trail mix.
It's part of his religion.
Ooh, and you're a religious guy too.
Something like that, yes.
Oh, so that's why you two are That makes a lot. That makes no sense. What am I saying?
Well, as much of a
What?
wonderful sidetrack as this has been, I do believe we have to get going.
I suppose.
Oh,
It has
Yes,
been
we
fun.
should be going.
so I'll go and get Mr. Gerkin.
By the way, I should probably mention. I would mention this to Aishah, but Mr. Benedict here has access, has a chest that has access to the material plane. But so if either of you want to send a letter through,
Well, you need to order anything that's not a human. Or humanoid, I should say.
Also, Eric, on top of that, we will be stopping by again if we see you.
Oh, yeah, your lovely friend over there actually put in a request, and I'll be over where y'all
Oh.
are heading. Not the tower, obviously, but over where the X marks the spot.
I see that Dune is sharing our... Oh, right, okay. Sure.
She said it was an X. I just know. Go to this spot right here.
Yes, I suppose we will see you then. Aishah is like... just twitching a little bit.
Aisha's like, wow, all of our secrecy out the window. Okay.
Who the fuck needs secrecy, I guess?
Just don't ever ask me to meet you in the southern hemisphere for a while. That's dangerous, and that'll cost you like 10,000 gold, give or take.
We'll be sure to upgrade you
Only
with cannons or
10,000?
something by then.
Only 10,000. I mean, is it worse? Is it worse than what I remember?
We haven't been there. I'm so used to the prices that I had to deal with in my work.
You think I'm undercharging?
I don't think you're undercharging.
Oh, phew. I was worried there for a second. Yeah, that place fucking sucks, as Gerry would say.
Gerry does say a lot of things.
Ah, he's a good man. Goblin man.
I'm going to go make sure that Gerkin doesn't blow up your home.
If he does, I'll just fix it later. And on that note, I better go do some more cleaning unless y'all have anything else you need.
I think we're all
I think we're good.
Okie dokie! Nice meeting y'all again. Again. Who? I guess technically I mean y'all again today. I met you yesterday.
Oh, you did.
I'm old.
I'm not.
I am jealous. I swear if I still had my old spell book, I'd be able to be a young whippersnapper all over again.
What a nice fellow.
Okay, so you're not old.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Oh. You confuse me.
Well, I don't think so. Do you consider 26 old?
26 on whose scale?
On yours, that's why I'm asking.
Well, 26 to me is roughly I'd say like 120 human years.
That's confusing.
Elves age much slower than humans.
Oh, that's true. That's very true.
If I were to convert my age to human years, I'd be 23?
Okay. I think that makes sense. I think. Although they age at different rates, because I highly doubt that. Well, okay, if you're converting it.
So, I'm like 120.
That analogy only takes you so far, because if you convert into 3 for human years, then, well, that's at least that many years. It's not like you stay in the body of an infant for a decade or so.
What the
Have
hell?
I given you a conundrum to think about?
A little.
Well, we should get going. You can think about it as we go.
Yes, I can.
Dreary, desolate wasteland, and yep, the air was way better in there.
Ooh, the tower!
You know where we're going.
Tower!
Now,
Tower!
Richard just
Tower
hits us
time.
with the. You sure about that?
not yet.
Watch, we break one chain and this entire quadrant sinks.
Oh.
God.
Wouldn't that be nuts?
I'm kind of half expect. Okay, what if the towers aren't the chains? The towers are instructions on where they are.
Maybe.
But you guys are walking through, and as you get closer and closer to this tower, it definitely is a lot bigger than you might have once thought. And at the base of it is door and just weirdness.
Does it look like we can just walk in? It doesn't have any, like, obvious barriers?
Nope, it's got a wooden door.
Gerry did say he just kind of poked his head in and then said nope. I feel like we want to poke our head in just so we can see what Gerry said nope to.
Yeah, let's take a look. Why not?
That's a good bet.
The material of this fucking tower, porcelain and bone?
Bone tower.
Disadvantage.
Oh my god, it's on fire!
Oh.
Okay. Wait, that looks like... Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, everything's on fire.
I think that was what we should have expected.
Gerkin, it's not warm at all. It feels very room temperature.
It's on fire. Okay. Does it seem safe to enter?
Yeah, mostly.
Alright. Well, we need to figure out what these things are anyway. Turn.
Yeah, what's
Simple question. Just a simple question. What's this room look like?
Yeah,
Like what's it seem the purpose is? Like,
study of sorts, a place where a wizard might have experimented.
About between 5 and 10 feet away, yeah. It's about how far. I'm not gonna go touch fire.
Okay. Like, you'd get to, like, here, you don't feel anything.
it's like a burnt person? What the fuck is this?
That is a burnt, like, you know those skeletons, sorta?
Like those fake skeletons that
Yeah.
like a
hang-
fake skeleton.
It's like a fake skeleton that has, like, some armor pieces on it that have been charred and just destroyed by...
Okay,
Like a
another simple
mannequin?
question.
Effectively,
This
yeah.
would be very obvious in universe, but out of universe it's not obvious. I'm assuming the fire is animating.
Yeah.
Okay. Dune, Oleander, you can come in. Seems safe.
Alright.
Can I take a ball bearing out of my bag and like toss it through the fire and then retrieve it to see if it got warm at all?
Yeah. Throw it through the fire, clink, clink, clink. It feels the same temperature as before you threw it.
I wouldn't suggest standing in the fire, but I don't think it's actually giving off any heat. At all. It might not actually be burning.
Interesting.
but it sure is creepy.
It sure is
It almost
unsettling.
feels like an accident. Not that an accident happened here, that much is obvious. But it feels like this room existing is an accident. Take steps across. Kind of look down at any of the broken, like, tables and such. Is there any identifiable, like, I don't know, magic devices, scrolls, anything left? Or is it just all rubble?
Roll investigation.
Sure.
Like in this little, like, 15 sort of area around you. As you look around there, nothing. Everything that might have been interesting or of worth in this place seems to be burned, charred, broken. You see a few shattered vials here and there, papers that are burned beyond recognition. But I will say, whenever you get to here,
I'm just taking a look at this painting before I go to the obvious blade.
the painting. The face is completely destroyed. You can't make out what that is, but the armor seems to be very immaculately crafted. It's black with gold embroidery and... Can you roll a religion check?
Alright. Yeah, sure. We can do that.
There is a holy symbol emblazoned on the shield in this person's hand.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, it is one that does not ring any bells. Maybe it's an old one that's been lost to time, or something that you might not deem important enough to remember.
If she doesn't know what it is, she's not going to think much of it.
Yeah.
There's no point.
But there is an interesting thing also about this painting. The person has a tail. Like, you know, one of those... What is it called? The pointed tails?
Yeah,
Like a
the
tiefling's
classic.
tail?
Yeah,
Like the classic pointed tail, yeah.
like the spade tail.
Yeah, spade tail, thank you.
Tiefling tail, a devil tail,
Could be a devil, could be a tiefling.
demon tail. Oh.
I'm just trying to make sure everyone stays, so I can keep Pass Without a Trace stuff on everyone.
You would see something from here. Over on...
Is it the blue thing?
I mean, yeah, obviously, yeah, because that's like a little, what looks like a small lantern with a blue flame in it. Not like the weird blue flames you've been seeing in the sky, like an actual magic blue flame that somebody would do for fancy, like, you know, wizard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But underneath it, you would see a bunch of papers that don't seem to be fully destroyed yet.
Oh, alright. Neat. I'll take a look at the papers, why not?
You can make out a few things on them that hasn't been burned, like I said. Something about a thing called Project Phoenix, along with a rough diagram of a container of some sort, and some scribbles barely legible on this parchment at the moment. It says, location safe and secure as of... And that part gets kind of burnt off to where you can't tell what the date would have been. But the weird container...
Can I look at the depiction of the weird container and try to figure out what it is?
I was just showing you these papers and whatnot and pointing out, you know, things that maybe she thinks is interesting or strange. You look it over and... Oh, this diagram kind of looks like a... It looks like somebody enchanted, or was working on an enchantment, even succeeded on an enchantment, to create a sort of clone vessel that works more efficiently, maybe, or better. No, yeah, this works better.
This is clone.
Hmm.
This is something for clone.
Operation Phoenix, you know the legend, right?
Rebirth. They're trying to perfect the clone spell to be even more powerful.
Looks like,
To
as
have
well,
better control.
with that 30 as well, that the container The container, as you know it, Gerkin, from what other people who are magically inclined, wizards and whatnot, when you were trying to study and perfect your own stuff, clone, when it's done, the container breaks. This looks like...
Is this a resetting one?
This looks like one that just needs time to, like you said, reset before it can be used again.
Oh, fuckers.
You only ever have to give up your flesh once, it looks like. And then you just have to wait an indeterminable amount of time.
They made a constantly resetting clone spell. Or they were trying to.
I look back at the burnt classroom study.
She looks at the portrait on the wall again and then back at Gerkin. This demon lord Erebus that theoretically made this place. Don't think they were trying to clone him, do you?
Well, they couldn't have cloned him after he was locked up. You need a pound of flesh for that. And I doubt he just leaves flesh lying around.
What's to say that they didn't lock up the clones and not the man himself?
I want to look at the portrait, but is the portrait deliberately destroyed specifically on the face? How you described it, it sounded like that. Do I have to make a roll to have Gerkin realize that?
Roll an insight.
Gerkin has no idea, it's just he just didn't even notice the portrait.
I will say, this is a great time to mention something. Something that the people at the front of the room might not, hear as well. But the people in the back, like Oleander and Vir'Thyra, and with those special elven ears, you hear a click.
Oh.
Like
fuck.
the door.
Like the door just locked behind you.
Motherfucker!
The one time I don't check the door. The one time. I've done it on every single
You've done it on
fucking
every
door.
other
every
door.
single door except for this one.
Oof.
And,
Fuck you. Fuck you.
and looking kind of like near where Aishah is, would see a form up here, and a scene begin to play out.
Oh boy, pay attention, everyone.
This can't be right. The spell relay should have worked. I checked it so many times because of my paranoia. The man takes a deep breath before putting his right hand to his ear. You notice his ears are slightly pointed, not as much as Veer's are. Looks like a half-elf, possibly. Mid-30s, late 30s maybe. And you would notice a small ring on his right hand as he puts it to his ear. The faint glow coming from it. Takes a step away from the table. What? They what? No. Why are they killing them? Those people did nothing wrong. This isn't right. I'll hurry to Erebus. Maybe we can turn this around. Maybe I can still save those people. Project Phoenix is still active. I can feel the magic. Who do you think you're talking to? I am the greatest Archmagus of our time, Dyphina. Now you go and run damage control as best you can. I'll contact you again soon. Right? The figure walks back to the table, grabbing a few things here and there, throws some stuff to the side, files smashing, papers fluttering, takes a deep breath again and just walks this way to look at the portrait for a moment. Right, yes, exactly as you said, Erebus. They are horrible people. And he just walks out. And could I have everyone roll perception checks?
Oh, great, I'm good at this.
Roll a Persephone
Something
each
I'm
turn.
pretty good at too.
I'm
Hey,
not.
Wisdom character time.
No.
Is that
kill.
me?
Yeah, that would be Aishah and Vir.
Is that Miss Grumpy rolled a 2 like 7 times in a row? Yeah.
Ironically, I have this marked down in my notes of the DC, and then like these two people don't need to roll; they just automatically succeed.
Their passive wins.
Their passive just wins. And I have some bad news and some good news.
Okay.
The bad news
No one else
is
sees it.
Is it the fire? Is the fire hot?
the bad news is I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh,
Oh.
what the fuck is
Oh.
that?
Assume
A
that from
person?
Amelia.
The person, is that the things that they're killing? That's teeth.
Teeth!
That's teeth.
Teeth.
That's teeth.
It looks to be a malformed humanoid of sorts, covered in calcification that seems to be in the shape of bone. Sorry, not bone. Calcification in the shape of teeth in a way, and type, noises as they kind of shamble up from the flame. And I feel bad about this cat, but
Is there one on me?
no, they both seem to
Oh.
be unaffected by your
Oh, they have
pass
blinds.
without a trace.
They don't exactly have eyes. That makes sense.
I'm gonna drop Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Wonderful. I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And I have eyes on both of them.
Yes.
Are you guys ready for my first turn once again?
The 3 attacks that are a natural 1 hit,
Oh, really? All of them?
all
They
3
don't
with that
have high
natural 1.
AC.
And he can't heal. You're just yell, eyes up!
You're closer than Dune by 5 feet.
Can I pick up the lantern?
Yeah.
She's gonna grab the lantern, hop over this chair, come over to this thing in the fire, and just kind of like clicks one of her gauntlets, taking a closer look, and just kind of like holds the fire up to it a little bit, trying to get the light to reflect a little bit, and she just kind of muses to herself as she does this. What happened to you? I'm gonna go for an analyzing punch,
Car.
but I'm not gonna use the gauntlet. Followed by my second hit. Oh my. I should roll above a 2 challenge.
You do still have your...
Actually,
I
that's
can
that
flurry
second
of
one is a
blows,
3.
I guess.
Oh yeah, this is 3 technically. How much is for
There we go.
Okay. The 23 definitely will hit. As you
I'm trying to help, but
As you-
I don't have any spells.
you come over, you hold up the light for the reflection, and this thing doesn't seem to care about the flame. You go for a strike, and it kind of like, it goes for the one that's holding the lantern. You pull back in time. You go for a second strike. Does it again. 3rd time.
Is it just going for the lantern every
It's
time?
going for your arm that's holding the lantern, the one that's not punching it. So on that 4th one, you just, you know what, screw it, and punch it with the one that it keeps lunging for. You bait it out into the trick and switch.
Light is going to, then the lightning is just going to crackle. I'm going to analyze conditional immunities.
Conditional
Does it have any?
immunities. Okay, it's got a few. The charmed condition, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, and stunned.
Okay. As that happens, the crackle is going to go. Her glasses will flare. She's going to whip her head back around, and she's just going to snap at Dune. Dune,
Yes.
lesser restoration. This thing, now.
All right.
That's my turn.
Your turn. Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, you literally just smacked it with food. It's gonna try to slam you.
Alright.
25, 10 points of bludgeoning damage. As it was trying to bite your arm and you punched it in the mouth, it reels back in pain and just slams forward with its arms, impacting you. And then as it hits you with the slam, I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw.
I have a -1 strength.
But that is enough. You don't get knocked prone.
Oh. So it's got like a really powerful attack?
Yeah,
like it feels really forceful?
It definitely feels like it's a very heavy strike. Your knees buckle and it's like, This thing is a lot stronger than it looks.
The one attacking Veer, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. You fire. The first shot goes wild and hits a wall, Maybe even goes past Dune's ear.
I fired that during the surprise.
Yeah. You were so surprised. The second one impacts and it hits it.
I'm just gonna back up.
Yep.
Fuck you, bitch.
Yep.
Also, fuck you. What?
Yeah, those are both hit.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Doesn't seem like it's doing as much as it did that first time.
Oh, fuck you.
It looks like some of that weird bone stuff is growing over its body, making those attacks a little bit less effective.
Fuck you.
There's a 17 hit, and that is with disadvantage.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw for me as you feel the impact
Okay.
heavily. And as you are knocked prone, it is going to lunge and try to bite at you. 6 points of necrotic damage as it bites into you.
I'm gonna run up and I'm going to slap his king across the face with a lesser restoration.
What is your intent behind this?
The intent of undoing the harm that's been done to them.
Okay. I'm using your bonus action.
Okay.
You are now in your form of dread. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
For the moment, you feel like you are in control of yourself. You don't feel that rage as strong. It's still there, but you're at the wheel.
Don't worry, I'm myself right now.
Put your hand on this person and try to pull the energy away from it, this corruption. Similar to how, you saw Veer do it to you whenever you were going through your first really bad time.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to pull something away. Make a wisdom saving throw. You see this little mote of darkness, evil, possibly, start to try to go towards you as if it's trying to find a new source to inhabit. But you are able to resist it and destroy the little mote before it can corrupt someone else.
Rush it.
The form would kind of start to lose some of the calcification. The skin become less taut, and a humanoid person would take its place. Still covered with some calcification, but not as bad as it was before.
You zoom that.
Yeah, it's another Reaper. Oh, what the fuck? Wrong
Teeth.
one. I was on the wrong.
JK!
JK, it's back! It's another Reaper art. As soon as, you pull your hand away fully, the corruption is, destroyed from that small mote. She falls to the ground unconscious.
Reaction. Yeah, can I reaction catch her?
Yeah. You're able to catch her before she impacts the ground. There is a pulse, albeit a slow one.
Damn, if only I had any way to heal.
Yo, I'm cool as fuck.
Oh my god, I'm glad that worked. Holy shit, that was like a... Because these... Brain blast. Anyway. Lore!
Do I suffer any corruption from being in this form, or am I able to stave it off?
For the moment, you seem fine.
It's...
Okay. The one over by Vir'Thyra. We should help her. I'll make sure this one doesn't get hurt.
Right, of course. And we need to turn around, and that's already my action and bonus action, so that's all I can do.
Just, take this woman, prop her up over here with me, and can I transfer, half movement or something to Dune, so Dune can go over and help there?
Yeah, since you're sacrificing your action, I'd say sure.
Hey, no, if you want to justify it, that bond from before.
Oh, I was just gonna say that she shoves you, effectively.
I think that's more her, yeah!
I just figure she's dragging this woman with her hands and she just foot in the back of Dune.
It's just go.
Dune thinking, yes, it's the bond that we have. Aishah, shove.
Aishah,
Vir'Thyra, try to distract it.
My body is already distracting it. Get it off of me or I'm killing it.
Hold it still, hold it still.
No! You do it!
Gerkin, it's your turn.
Oh my god.
What's happening?
Someone getting eaten by a zombie. Hold it still.
Need any help over here, miss?
She is unconscious and
You got some bandages in there, Gerkin.
I got a little bit
Potion,
better than
anything?
bandages. I cast cure wounds on her.
any cuts or such that it looked like she had seemed to be mended.
No, that's a misfire.
Oh, that's your gun jams.
Nothing's getting a shot.
Yeah, Oleander, you aim to take a shot. You're like, okay, I got this great plan, and just
Oh dear.
I take out Tulip.
you fire, Lily of the Valley. It misfires. You, darn it, put it away, pull out Tulip, and aim up your shot. Take a deep breath to steady your aim, and you impact it in the chest. Right as it's going down for another bite on Veer, and you make it stumble and have to push itself back up to its feet because you messed up its center of gravity.
Please don't do that. Thank you.
Thank you, Oleander.
Oh, you're welcome. Are you alright?
No.
Would you like some help up?
Yes, please.
It lets out another kind of gurgly hiss click.
I'm gonna just take one step back.
Yeah, no!
Fuck you! You're not the one getting bitten by it! Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Don't think a 12 will hit though.
It will not.
Not even without armor.
Yep.
Please, sir, please don't do that.
Wait, Oleander, do you not have armor? Are you not wearing armor?
No?
Alright. I'm going to run up and just kind of place my hand on its heart and try to. I'm gonna do the last restoration thing again.
Okay, another wisdom roll and a Vontar. You pull out a mote from this creature, and yet again, it starts to try to come towards you. But since there's someone weaker nearby, it starts to go towards Veer. You catch it midair and once again crush it. And
Oh yes.
as the corruption falls away, another person, is revealed, and yeah, they're gonna start to fall too, unconscious and everything.
I would like that. Can I just catch them?
Yeah, same as Aishah, you spend your action, you catch them. Can you make me another, wisdom saving throw real quick? Since, we're getting at the end of initiative at this point, because of that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah?
Gain 2 points of corruption, as this person's complexion seems to start to get a little bit better. More bones start to fall off, for calcification and such.
Oh, I absorbed their corruption. Okay. I'd like to try to remove the mask.
It crumbles.
Right, I'm going to place my hands on this person's chest, and I'm going to cast. I'm going to do a healing word.
Seems a bit more stable than before, but that pulse still faint.
Should we just...
Is everyone alright?
Oleander, help me!
Should we just leave?
Yes?
As soon as possible with these two?
My pulse is faint. Is there anything
That
you can
would
do?
be preferable, yes.
Alright, so I'll see if I can get the door.
Are we sure if the recall stones are going to work?
No clue.
alright. Can someone help me with this one here?
Just send them back to Crystal.
I don't know if the crystal is going to work in
Crystal
here,
could send them anywhere.
Fat.
I will say, if anyone pulled out a crystal at one point saying that, I do have a description of it.
Yeah, sure, I'll listen to the GM description. Give me the deets.
If at any point anyone pulled out one of the crystals, similar to how Gerry would mentioned it before, it is glowing red.
It's red, huh? Let's hope the door works.
The door does work. However, it doesn't lead outside.
Yeah.
It seems to lead
That makes
somewhere
sense.
else.
Well,
because we're in for the long haul.
Oleander, you take over here. I'll tend to the other one.
Sure. I'll try that.
Well,
You need
I'm
help?
just gonna close the door again, and then I'm.
Yes, please.
It would be really preferable if we could bring consciousness back to
That's
these two.
fine. I can use the
Good try.
help.
Okay.
Hey, Katie, what's your medicine score?
It's a +4.
Cool.
Is it better than Oleander's?
I'm gonna help action you. Guys,
He has a negative wisdom.
Guys,
I'm a doctor.
guys,
I love
I'm
him.
going to reveal my secret.
He's not a doctor.
Sorry, advantage.
Yeah, at advantage.
I'm just really good
Okay,
at making
with
it.
22. Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty. I love her.
You go through the motions, you check everything, pulse, eyes, and everything. Wait, eyes. There's no activity. Normally, a person that's
No
unconscious.
pupil activity?
No pupil activity. It's almost like the body is alive, but
No.
here's a good way to put it. Here's the best way to put it. The lights are on, but no one's home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck, I was really hoping that wasn't the case. Oh.
Veer would just, kind of gently set her down. There's nothing I can do. If she was there, her eyes would react. But I don't think there's much we can do. Her body's barely handling anything. She was dead, and we brought her body back, but we did not bring her.
Yes, that's what I was afraid.
Can I start this is really terrible, but it's what Veer would do. Can I start retrieving my arrows?
Yeah, you can. Make your survival. Check. Yeah, you're able to get them all back.
All of them?
Can I try and fix my
Yes.
Knowing now that they're brain dead, am I able to analyze her with my key and see if there's any hope of life energy here, or if she's just
I will say,
completely fucked?
and only because it is you doing this right now, spend 2 key points. Now you're kind of thinking about it. You're looking through the key, trying to feel, and there's one thing that you would normally feel on a person, and that seems to be missing here. The soul. There's no soul. But this body is alive. It's living. It's a vessel of sorts. If you could find its original soul, maybe you could put it back in.
We can still save someone with this. You two over there, don't give up quite yet. On our watches at the night, have any of you looked up at the sky?
Yes, and seen the fires.
Yes,
There's fires in the
those
sky.
fires.
Fires in the sky.
They're not fires.
Are they will-o-wisps?
If we can find a way to get to them, there's a chance we could bring them back.
Well, that's assuming we can get them out of here, because that door does not lead back outside.
Of course not.
We're in this for the long
It's
haul,
not going to be easy.
and I don't know how well we're gonna be able to move around here with 2 unconscious bodies.
I can't carry someone. Can any of us carry a person?
I can try, and I'm going to try to pick her up.
What's your strength score?
14.
I'd say you'd be able to carry her. Your movement will be halved.
I've got her.
I can.
Is it worth it, though?
Can you give me?
Is it worth it?
Saving any life is worth it.
This is so fucking stupid. This is
Can
so
you
fucking
fight
stupid.
like that? Is your life more worthwhile than hers, or is hers more worthwhile than yours?
I'm gonna point a finger just past his head and fire an eldritch blast from his fingertip.
Calm down there, Dune. He poses
No,
the
just-
actual questions here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just showing that I can indeed still fight.
All of you shut the fuck up. We either try or we don't. It doesn't matter. We saved these people now. We have a chance.
And if your chance kills us,
Then it fucking kills us.
I'm a goddamn doctor. This is what the hell I do.
It's fucking stupid. This is
Oleander
fucking
picks up the
stupid.
person.
This was your idea.
I know it was my damn idea. I'm well aware. Aishah's just kind of rubbing her forehead. There's almost like... It's like her eyebrow is twitching, and every time it twitches, there's just this click sound.
I want this on the record that I think this is a terrible idea.
Is it terrible? Yes, it is. I won't deny that. Was this the right thing to do? Yes.
Is it?
If there's any chance to save a life, then
But
we would be...
if there's a chance to save more lives by not doing it, and being able to let ourselves survive at the best capacity that we can, is that not more worth it?
I have plenty of magic left to heal you if that's what you're worried about.
No, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about I'm sorry, I'm not worried about me. I can survive. Dune, would you rather be able to save more people back at the town, or die trying to save this one person here? Would you rather sacrifice Oleander's life to have him protect this one random person, or have him survive and be able to protect more people later? These people have been here for who knows how long. Who knows if they're actually real, if we're actually in this place, or what the fuck is going on?
And who knows if we can even get their soul back.
Yeah. We see souls where? The sky? How are we going to get there?
How are we going to make
Perhaps
sure we have
Give
the
me
right
one of them. Oleander,
Hmm?
give me the girl.
Yes, alright.
He hands her over.
I refuse to let any of you die for my bad decisions.
What's your strength score tally? I forget.
It's 9.
It is going to be very difficult.
Yeah. I know. She is then just going to look around at the others and say, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's even reasonable. But we need information, and if this can tell us something about the world, even something I can't predict, then it's worth trying.
Fine.
Here's
Fine.
something else to posit. We are only at this first room. Who knows how many rooms there are? How many floors we have
We
to go through?
don't know.
What if we
don't know
find
how many
someone
floors there
later?
are. We don't know how many people there are. We don't know how many doors there are. We don't know if we can even leave. We do not know anything. It doesn't matter. Bickering isn't going to help at all.
Fine. Fine. We're saving them?
If it makes you feel any better, if the floor starts crumbling beneath me, I'm going to save myself.
That's
I
reasonable.
just want to try.
And it's time we get serious.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Yo, Gerkin be looking operator as fuck, yo. Gerkin be looking operator as fuck.
What the fuck do you mean that came out of nowhere? What?
I asked Duncan if he can do one in armor too.
Damn, I had something serious that I was gonna say, and then it just completely left my body.
Oh my god.
It's this guy.
Yeah, this
The
guy.
old
Look at this
man.
guy.
Is this?
Is this a...
Little penny
Who
art.
is it Panoy?
Yeah.
Oh.
I asked Penny for help.
Lad.
And they're like, yeah, I can try. And they got him done for me.
Soulfire.
Little lad.
Let's see. Yes, a little half-elf man.
I like him.
Next,
God, this is amazing.
another curly.
What the fuck?
Another curly.
Yo.
It is.
That's so good.
Fucking
Very
Great
good.
body horror. I'll grab mine.
Yeah.
The tiefling girl. I love her.
Here is another one
There
by
you
Reaper as well.
Oh,
These are neat.
oh, I want to be their friends. I have to save them now. I have to save them now.
And then
And this is how Dude died on the first big
Listen,
dungeon.
True.
Listen, I blew both of my second level spell slots
Yeah?
to get this far.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm invested.
I know you
I'm
did.
invested.
I'm glad that Gerkin serious mode. Or as someone
Fucking Gerkin.
or as Duncan named it, Gerkinator.
Oh, what the fuck?
Jesus
It's so
Christ.
fucking cool.
It's so
What the hell? Why is this so good? Oh my god. I like to imagine his whole outfit just turned inside out when he said that. It's time to get serious. What the fuck? Dude, this is like unironically cool though. Who let Gerkin be cool?
Yeah, this is so cool.
Mikey,
The only
let me
fucking
Gerkin.
stupid part about it is that he's like short, but that's just his race.
I'm a noob!
God, is that everything?
Old no man.
Is that everything?
I think so.
Oh,
so.
no, man. I think
What's
so.
better than a kooky old man? A kooky old man in power armor.
Kooky no man.